Hey everyone, welcome back to English Step by Step. Today we're tackling the perfect tenses. Let's dive in. What are perfect tenses? Perfect tenses are used to show that an action is completed in relation to another time. They help us express experiences, actions that continue over time, and events that happened before something else. Present perfect. Have, has, past participle. Example: I have visited Paris. We use the present perfect to talk about actions that happened at an unspecified time in the past or started in the past and continue now. Examples: I have lived here for 5 years. Started in the past and continues now. She has finished her homework. Past action with a present result. They have never seen snow before. We have eaten sushi several times. He has just called me. I have worked at this company since 2010. She has met many famous people. Common time expressions: ever, never, just, already, yet, since. Common mistakes: don't use it with specific past time expressions like yesterday or last year. Wrong: I have visited Paris last year. Instead, use past simple: I visited Paris last year. Present perfect continuous. Example: I have been studying for 3 hours. The present perfect continuous is used to focus on the duration of an action that started in the past and is still ongoing. Examples: she has been working here since 2010. I have been waiting for the bus for 20 minutes. They have been learning English for 5 years. He has been exercising a lot lately. We've been talking about this for hours. It has been raining all day. Common mistakes: don't use it with stative verbs. Example: know, love, believe. Wrong: I have been knowing him for years. Correct: I have known him for years. Past perfect. Had plus past participle. Example: I had already eaten when she arrived. The past perfect describes an action that happened before another past event. It helps show the sequence of events clearly. Examples: when I arrived, they had already left. They left first. I arrived later. She had studied French before moving to Paris. By the time we got to the cinema, the movie had started. He had never traveled abroad before last year. I had just finished my dinner when the phone rang. She had met him before he became famous. By the end of the day, they had completed their project. Common mistakes: don't use had unless you are talking about 2 past events. Wrong: I had finished my homework. This is only one action, so use past simple instead. I finished my homework. Past perfect continuous. Common mistakes: don't use it if the focus is on a completed action rather than duration. Wrong: I had been finishing my work when he called. Correct: I had finished my work when he called. Future perfect will have past participle. The future perfect is used for actions that will be completed before a certain time in the future. Examples: by 2025, she will have graduated from university. We will have finished the project by tomorrow. By the time you arrive, I will have cleaned the house. He will have written 3 books by the end of the year. By next summer, they will have visited 10 countries. She will have saved enough money for a car by December. By the time the train reaches the station, we will have traveled 500 miles. Common time expressions: by tomorrow, by next week, by the time, before par. Common mistakes: make sure to include a future time reference. Wrong: I will have finished. Sounds incomplete. Correct: I will have finished by 6 p.m. Future perfect continuous. Example: by next month, I will have been working here for 5 years. The future perfect continuous is used to show the duration of an action that will continue until a future point. Examples: by next year, she will have been studying medicine for 6 years. By 8 p.m., we will have been waiting for 2 hours. By the time he retires, he will have been teaching for 40 years. They will have been traveling for a year by the time they return. By June, she will have been living in New York for a decade. Now it's your turn. Try writing 3 sentences, one for each perfect tense, in the comments below. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. See you next time.